The Epic of Gilgamesh, an ancient Mesopotamian poem, is one of the earliest known works of literature, exploring themes of friendship, mortality, and the search for meaning. The Iliad and the Odyssey, attributed to the Greek poet Homer, are foundational works of Western literature, chronicling the Trojan War and the journey of Odysseus. The Aeneid, an epic poem by the Roman poet Virgil, tells the legendary story of Aeneas's journey from Troy to Italy and the founding of Rome. The Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri is a medieval Italian epic divided into three parts: Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso, depicting Dante's journey through hell, purgatory, and heaven. Don Quixote by Miguel de Cervantes is a Spanish novel considered one of the greatest works of fiction, featuring the adventures of an idealistic knight and his loyal squire. Hamlet by William Shakespeare is a tragedy exploring themes of revenge, madness, and moral ambiguity, featuring one of literature's most complex and iconic characters. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen is a classic English novel focusing on the themes of love, marriage, social class, and female independence in Regency-era England. Moby Dick by Herman Melville is an American novel that explores themes of obsession, fate, and the nature of humanity through the story of Captain Ahab's quest for revenge against the white whale. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy is a Russian epic novel set during the Napoleonic Wars, depicting the lives of several aristocratic families and exploring themes of love, war, and destiny. Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy is a Russian novel that examines the consequences of adultery and societal norms through the tragic story of Anna Karenina's affair and downfall. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee is an American novel that addresses issues of racism, justice, and morality in the Deep South during the 1930s, through the eyes of young Scout Finch. 1984 by George Orwell is a dystopian novel that explores themes of totalitarianism, surveillance, and propaganda in a future society where individuality is suppressed. The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald is an American novel set during the Roaring Twenties, exploring themes of love, wealth, and the American dream against the backdrop of jazz-age excess. Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte is an English novel that follows the life of the titular character, Jane Eyre, as she faces challenges of love, independence, and social class in Victorian England. 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel García Márquez is a Colombian novel that blends magical realism with historical events, chronicling the rise and fall of the Bunda family in the fictional town of Macondo. The Catcher in the Rye by J. D. Salinger is an American novel that explores themes of adolescence, alienation, and identity through the perspective of teenage protagonist Holden Caulfield.